Hear me out. That comment came off of the, Brendan video, and that was a whole 4 months ago. Now, in my defense, the Brick Bronze game was down for like 4 months, and it finally just came back. So if this video even comes out, that means we've either completed or failed the challenge. What? I don't really know. But back to the video. Because I was asked, I thought that's pretty cool. We're going in order. So right now we're on Gen 4 and it's Lucas' turn, right? And Lucas is kind of a hard person to make a team for because he came from the era before rivals had their own teams. And by that I mean, in Gen 4, the rival was just, the opposing gender that you didn't choose, which means that they both have the same team. And like, is that really their team? The only Pokemon we know that Lucas has canonly is in Pokemon Masters, and that's Dialga. You're probably wondering why he even said that. And I say that because Barry has a Piplup and Don has Turtwig, so he has to have Chimchar, right? So the mons I'm really be trying to use in this, I'm gonna use like basic Gen 4 things, right? So the list I got right here is Chimchar, Dialga, I'm never gonna get him, Luxray, Staraptor, Floatzu, Leafeon or Glaceon, Lucario, Sneasel, Gallade, Molten, like some basic Gen 4 runs, right? And we gonna see how we get down with that. I might not even get a full team, and if I do get a full team, it's gonna be paying grind them all level 100. Honestly, can we beat it? I know we can beat the gyms, but the Elite Four kind of scares me because I don't really have an answer to a lot of the Elite Four's cheese for real. For at least for my team, like draft, I have no answer for the team's cheese, and like the champion, his playstyle is really annoying. I don't think our team has any answer for that either. So we gonna have to just see and hope for the best. Let's get it. Very sad as I first started editing, the video crashed on me. So here we go to number 2. So the first thing we do is name ourselves Lucas. After naming ourselves Lucas, we go get our Pokemon, and then the local loser Jake wants to battle. We put hands on him and head towards the first city after our parents get kidnapped. After entering the first city, some random OF model tells us to subscribe. I tell her no, and she insists I come to her house for a free trial. After entering her house, she realizes that she can take my money. She takes my brick and runs. Unfortunately for her, she doesn't believe that I believe in equal rights, so I chase her down. And once the fight starts, unfortunately for me, she beats my ass. So I go back and train and we spin back. And when I spin back, my friend is too strong for her. Give me my brick back, bitch. Next we head to the first city, and at this first city we can get our first team member, Shinx. And in the same city we can also get Eevee, but I don't know if it's going to be Leafeon or Glaceon yet, depending on what the nature is, and it's going to be Glaceon. Okay, I guess I have an Ice type now. The first gym is Electric Gym, and I'm gonna be honest, this was actually no real fight at all. Shinx came out, hit me with Intimidate, and I was like, maybe my friend needs it, but I remember it. I'm using Ember. Intimidate doesn't even matter right here. We got the burn, knocked it out. I was so bored at this point, I sent in Shinx, I was like, you get some EXP, right? He sent out a Pikachu, and Pikachu kept trying to Thunder Wave him, and I was like, bro, you're not doing damage. And I was like, since you're gonna Thunder Wave, I'm gonna just use Leer over and over. I used Leer like twice, got his defense down, and then he started asking Quick Attack, and I kinda got scared for a second, but then he charged me, and he Quick Attacked us again, got some 1 HP, and we got the beat. Yeah, first gym badge. These NPCs really aren't smart. Second Jake battle, he's still garbage. Then we go straight to fight the Team Magma admin in the volcano. Let's see how this goes. Monferno put Bell to ass. The most he did was put us to sleep on his last Mon, but at that point it was too late. Monferno just continued to sweep. It's time for the fire gym, and I feel like every challenge he catches me off guard because for some reason his entire team knows Overheat, bro. Overheat's really strong at these low levels. I start off with Mach Punch, beat him with 2 hits, but then he overhits me. That's like almost half my health gone, right? This is where I troll right here. He sends in Growlithe, and instead of switching, I let my friend get the attack debuff, and then I switch after. I don't know why I did that, but then I got my own attack debuff with Luxio, and it still didn't matter because I pretty much got 1 hit, right? Send back out Monferno. I'm like, okay, I know we can beat Growlithe, right? I go for the Mach Punch, hit Growlithe with it, does a good chunk of damage, and I hit him with it again. The second time I said, okay, we should be able to do this, right? In comes Magmar. I hit him with the Mach Punch, it does no damage. He Flame Burst, I'm like, okay, that's cool. Then he overheats. And this overheat, I was like, yeah, we gotta go train for this. Like, he always catches me off guard. Eevee was just there. Eevee couldn't do nothing, man. Like, Eevee tried his hardest. I A for effort, I guess. After getting a couple levels, it's time for round 2. Like usual, Mach Punch just, kind of just claps Litleo easy. And now the kind of big brain moment I had, well, not really big brain, I did the right play this time. I swapped out when, Growlithe came in, so my friend didn't get intimidated. So I went for the double intimidate, right? And then instead of staying in though, I swapped to Eevee. Now this plan right here was kind of simple. I was going to spam Tail Whip to drop the defense so that way whoever comes in can pretty much just one-shot him. What I wasn't expecting, right, was Eevee to do this much damage with a bite. Like, that did some good damage and Eevee fainted. Eevee did his job right there. Out came Luxio, another Intimidate, we went for the bite and knocked him out. Then came in Magmar. Magmar went for the Flame Burst, we ate that, and then he went for the Flame Burst again on his Fan Attack, we ate that. Monferno came out, he already got some good damage in. He used Overheat and we didn't die, and the second Overheat couldn't kill us at all, and then with third Overheat, he never got a chance to use it because we Mach Punched him. GG. After 40 minutes of trying to catch a Ralts on Route 7, we finally got one. I just took the first one I got, not gonna lie. And then right after catching that Ralts, we ran into our next Pokemon, a Staravia. It could have been a Starly, honestly. It didn't really matter which one. They both was on this route. I just had to get one so we can keep going. So we got 4 Mons now. Second team admin fight. And even though we start the fight, you know, you got to fight 2 people before the admin. At this point, Infernape is too strong. Like, every run around, you know, the third gym, the water gym, I mean, like, we always have like a level 40 starter, and Infernape with Mach Punch, Flame Wheel, even with Intimidate from R-Block, he just kind of overpowered him. I thought about switching, but I was like, I have close combat, who cares? Yeah, Infernape learned close combat when he evolved. Cool, right? You know what else is cool? The water gym. And I would say this was gonna be hard because all we had was Infernape, but that'd be a lie because around this time we also had a level 38 Luxray who had Lightning Thunder Fang. Lightning Fang, I don't know why I said that, but that's what it is. So yeah, this is pretty much a little quick little Luxray sweep. For some reason, he got me with the burn, and I missed Thunder Fang. And at this point, I was like, okay, Luxray got dropped. Who's next, right? Well, an Infernape and close combat, and bro, like, yeah, like at this point, we kind of level gapped them, which kind of scares me because for the 4th gym leader, he starts Mega Evolving, and our only Mega is Gallade, right? But Gallade can't Mega without buying the Mega Stone with BP, and I'm not doing that. So can we beat this run no Mega? Let's find out. Next we got the Flying Gym, and coming into this gym with 2 fighting types, 1 electric type, I don't really know if we can beat this. So I started with Luxray anyway, and he hits me with an instant close combat. I Thunder Fang, it didn't one-shot him sadly, but then he used Agility, so we got the kill on start out there, right? Skarmory comes out, and I say, okay, I'm gonna just hit him with a Flame Wheel, right? I don't have Flame Blitz yet, but so Skarmory didn't get one-shotted, but he got some good damage in on me. Flame Wheel again, we got him down, right? Now I'm like, okay, Aerodactyl comes in. Who do I go to? I decided to stay in. He went for Thunder Fang, I close combated, and it one-shot him. I was low-key kind of hyped, trying to learn acrobatics, but I was like, no, you finna have the on the money item most of the time anyway. Staraptor came back in, and Staraptor had Intimidate, but so did I, right? So Thunder Fang versus Aerial Waves did a good chunk of damage. Aerial Waves kind of ate that, by the way, and Thunder Fang him, right? At this point, I'm like, yo, we kind of going very good right now. Breviary came in, bro, and he just started to just dog. He crush clawed fucking Infernape. Was faster than Luxray, headbutted him. In came Gallade, Psychic. It didn't fail. Gallade died. I'm like, bro, we're cooked. It's all the Eevee. He ate the Zen Headbutt and Eevee won. We're so lit. This is the first battle against the evil team leader, and I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. His team is gonna never be good because he uses all starters, and as long as I have, you know, a robust team, I can really just swap out and dog him. So Venusaur got clapped first. As you can see, my Infernape is still full health. Next came for Alligator, and I said, okay, here comes Luxray. Does Luxray have... Okay, no, Luxray still has Thunder Fang, but dang, that's a lot of damage to him. Yo, Thunder Fang pretty much takes care of him in 2 hits. We're still green health. Next comes in Blaziken, and at this point, I don't really have a water type, but I do have Staravia. And Blaziken's part flying type, Blaziken's part fighting type, so we hit him with the Aerial Waves, right? So that's already 3 Mons down. We haven't had nobody hit yellow health yet. Torterra comes out, and I was like, do I switch or do I stay? I switched back to Inferno just to make sure I get that damage in. Flame Wheel, got him with the burn as well. He never really had a chance for, but like, we just cover our types too good, and we just bullied them, I'm not gonna lie to you. After getting belt put to ass by a child, he does what any reasonable old man would do in the situation. He tells us that the city is falling, we do nothing to help it. Luckily, our good friends Dialga and Palkia, Dialga's on my team by the way, comes through and sends us through space and time to go try and stop Pokemon 911. After we get sent back in town, we go do exactly what we got sent back to do and stop Pokemon 911. And yeah, this wasn't really a fight for real. Mach Punch Infernape, close combat Infernape. He got a bunch of rock type shit, like, and they all exploded. It was low key easy, clean sweep, nobody fainted. Let's keep going. Did someone say 5th gym? And at this point, we got all our moves are pretty much better now. You know, Galade's a Galade now. We should have one-shot him, but I don't think he had sturdy. He just survived for some reason, right? And for some reason on God's green earth, I calm-minded. I still kind of regret doing that. He sent out Steelix, I sent out Infernape. I go for the Fire Punch. After I get him out of sturdy range, I didn't hit him with a close combat, right? Took a little bit damage, but that's negatable. It's okay. Then he sent out Claydol. I put back in Gallade, almost said Infernape. Put back in Gallade, went for a Leaf Blade, but then he slowed me. And I thought I was going to use Bulldoze again, so I switched to Staraptor. Then he hit me with a Dazzling Gleam. Now I'm just starting to fly spam show, right? Fly number 1, Dazzling Gleam, missed that. Fly number 2, Claydol down, right? Next comes in Escadrille, and I bring back Infernape, and I'm like, yeah, usually one fire move does it. But this time, we went for close combat, and he just ate it, and he fainted, and we got the guard jump, right? His last mon being Garchomp, I went into Gallade thinking Gallade was gonna be faster. Gallade was not faster after he Mega Evolved, sadly. Actually, his Mega Evolution drops his speed. That's why I thought it was gonna be faster. It wasn't. So then I started Fly Stamina, right? Fly number 1 gets some good damage in. He used Earthquake. We kind of can't get hit by that. We're Flying type. Fly number 2, boom. He used Bulldoze that time. I went for the close combat. It did absolutely nothing. He Fire Famed me. Luckily, he didn't burn me. I went for Fly again and we got the kill. Man, this is low-key easier than it should be right now. And our team is garbage. How much longer do we have doing this? Usually the grass gym is like easy pickings, but this time it was kinda, I don't gonna say challenging, it was kinda interesting though. Flame Punch of course gets rid of the Valley first turn 1. Tropius comes out, Fire Punch, this is a 2-hit Fire Punch, right? He does no damage. Then comes Breloom, right? I swap out to go to Staraptor for the Intimidate, and I go for Fly. Would you believe me if Fly missed? And then he put me to sleep. I was like, bro, come on, you can't be serious, right? Luckily he used Spore again, so he kind of wasted a turn, but that Bullet Seed low-key hurt. This time the Fly hit and we one-shot him, right? Then came in, wait, no, first they want to learn Final Game Out. I'm not learning that. Then came in the Grasmon, the grass little flower shit from Gen 4. I forgot his name. Roserade. Then came in Roserade, right? I go for another Fly. I miss again. And then I get poisoned while in the air. While I was in the air, he poisoned me. Then I died to poison. I was actually so upset, but we did get that Brave Bird kill in, so GG, right? And then came in Tangrowth. I hit him with a mean Fire Punch. The sun is up. Another Fire Punch with the sun up. And then, you know, that's out of there. Now comes Venusaur. And when he Mega Evolves in the sun, we might have a problem, chap. Go for the Fire Punch, didn't have his health. He Earthquaked me. I was like, okay, I don't have Staraptor. I only got his Lux right now. He's about to get Earthquake again. He Sunny Dayed again after the sun ran out, and he ate that. He fed me a Solar Beam. I ate that. You know, got a Crunch back. He was fasting because of the sun. And came Gallade. I went for Psychic, and we got the kill on him. Right after that, we go straight into the Jake fight. And even after fighting 2 other people before, Jake still wasn't comp. Close combat beats Zep Striker. And at this point in the game, I kind of realized, like, yo, his levels are like super high compared to mine. Like, did I miss some training? And it's just no. In this game, unfortunately, the level ramp is like, by the end of the game, you need full level 100s or you pretty much can't beat it. Which is why, like, certain teams can't beat it for real. You can't do one Pokemon challenges. But yeah, no matter how far we go, no matter how ahead he is, Jake will always be Jake. Which means that Jake will always be bad. Nido King falls down to a couple flies, right? Comes in Luxray, gets his slow, bro. You already know what I'm about to do. I don't know why I chose. Actually, I know why I chose. I chose Thunderfang instead of Crunch for some reason. But we wanted the stab damage, right? Arcanine came in. He didn't have Intimidate for some reason. I was like, I mean, shit, don't mind me. I'm going to go for the Crunch. Crunch did no damage. I Thunderfang him. That did no damage. Came in for Staraptor for Intimidate. I started to Fly Spam him. And I was like, okay, the Fly Spam got him out of there, right? In came his last mon, Vaporeon. And you know why he got a Vaporeon. Just sick bastard. But yeah, he wasn't really... Jake isn't really comp. But yeah, he killed Staraptor, but like he had no chance of winning for real. It's time for the dreaded Dark Gym. For some reason, this gym is the one that always gives me trouble, bro. We start off Infernape against Honchkrow. I go for the Rock Climb, it does no damage. Then he swaggers me, bro. My luck after getting swaggered was horrible because I just got confused, instantly hit myself and went for the peck. I said then Luxray, we got the Honchkrow kill, and at this point, we should have Wild Charge, which is why I even took damage from that, right? And the Gen 4 team, a lot of the Gen 4 mons have a problem with just self-deletion. Like, all of the Gen 4 moves do so much damage, like Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, Wild Charge. They all learn those moves, but then they all do recoil damage. It's kind of sad. Glaceon took care of Crocodile right there. In came B-Sharp, and we hit him with the Staraptor close combat, right? I was like, okay, maybe I should have swapped out. I didn't swap out with another close combat. Did not kill Umbreon, and Umbreon poisoned me. I was like, it's just poison, who cares, right? Took out Umbreon, boom, kept going. Next mon he sent out was his next Crocodile, right? So after this, he has 2 mons left. Crocodile and then the Mega Houndoom. I sent in Glaceon, Crunch, went for Ice Beam. Ice Beam didn't kill, went for the Quick Attack, and that didn't kill him either. I was super sad right here. Luxray got sent in, Intimidate. I went, was it? Did I use Leer? I used Leer by mistake, and I took damage, and I was so angry. But I got the Speed Boost, right? After the Speed Boost, Mega Houndoom came in. He Mega'd. And I was like, okay, we should be able to outspeed him, right? No, we did not outspeed him. In comes Staraptor. Can we outspeed him now? No, we do not outspeed him. And in comes Gallade. I already know I'm not faster than this. He dogged me, and I'm spinning back right now. With the immediate spin back, my plan is very simple. If Infernape lives, I win. This time I go for the Mach Punch instead of, you know, Rock Climb. And when he confuses me, I just instant switch out because I don't even want to lose Infernape, right? I go for the Fly. I took so much damage, close combat. I think in this one, I lose No, I actually keep Star Raptor. I keep Star Raptor. After Star Raptor kills the Hunter right there, then I swap out to Glaceon. Glaceon was actually going crazy this fight. He used Crunch, so we got the Ice Beam. We got the freeze, and when I seen this freeze, I was so lit, bro. I was like, yes, let's go. This is pretty much a guaranteed win at this point. Glaceon being at full health. We bring back out Star Raptor, hit this dude with a close combat. Close combat of Doom. Had to cough real quick. B-Sharp fainted. Star Raptor grew up a level. In comes Umbreon. I was gonna switch out. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna stay in unless I have to die. But then he one-shots, almost one-shots, I mean. Then he got pretty much one-shot him, and then I just go for the fly. I should have Brave Bird right here because I was gonna die to Toxic anyway. I don't even know why I tried to preserve. I should have just Brave Bird, right? I wasted time. Infernape comes in against Crocodile. I don't know why I did that, by the way. I was actually trolling. I took a bunch of damage right there for no reason. He outraged, killed Gallade. At this point, I'm like, okay, I forgot I had Glaceon. Brings back in Glaceon. He got confused. Hit him with the Ice Beam again. He hurt himself in confusion. No, he didn't. I lied. He crunched me. Mach Punch. Boom. We got him. At this point, I'm like, okay, Infernape's alive. Houndoom's just up next. I'm going to just click close combat because he can't kill me with anything. Infernape's a fire fighting type, and dark and fire will do no damage to me. Yep, and I went first with close combat, and I beat him. The instant spin back, bro. It never fails. Next person. Right after that was the test fight, and honestly, I might stop showing rival fights besides the last final Jake one because these are all easy. You know, I have a Glaceon right now, and they just aren't good trainers. Like I don't know if that makes any sense. They have these good ass to her. Tess is a good team, but she's just not good, sadly. The final in canon Jake fight. I don't know if he got any more fights after the story, but yeah, he starts with Zep Strike. I leave with Monferno, and this is after like 2 other battles, pretty much. Like as you can see, my Inferno is already kind of low, and bro, this is when I realized right here that like the levels are they kind of scale crazy, bro. Like he was so much higher level than me, but because it's Jake, he's kind of buns. Ice Beam takes down Nidoking. Like Jake never really has a chance to beat you unless you really sell. Slowbro comes in like, yeah, even if you are high level, I got them crunchers on deck. You know, crunchers on crunchers. I didn't want to use Wild Charge because his moves actually did a lot of damage, and his Slowbro actually knocked Luxray. That caught me off guard. Infernape came in with the Mach Punch, so you know, clean up real quick. And I swapped again to hit Arcanine with Intimidate, but he also has Intimidate, right? I was like, you know what, we gonna just fly it out. One of us gonna die and it's gonna be you. We gonna fly it out. And if I recall correctly, for some reason, I used close combat and it did nothing almost. Like it didn't get the kill, and then I just dropped my special defense. In my defense, I thought he was gonna kill me, but he didn't even use a move. So GG. Like Jake had the chance to win and he sold. Next was Delmons. I could have stayed in right there and clicked fly, but I didn't want to risk it and get hit with some powerful shit, so I just swapped out. Vaporeon came in and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get you with close combat. He ate it. I'm not gonna lie. He hydro pumped me and I died. Staravia came in. Staravia, the same shit with the fly, and we got the win. You feel me? GG's to Jake, but he's never really good. And yes, he's right. I am the strongest. Next is the final Team Eclipse boss fight. This is another one of those fights, bro, where it's like he really doesn't have a chance. Close combat on Greninja. You know, running all starters sound like a good idea until you face a player. He brings in the Decidueye, Nasty Plus. You just get Ice Beam, bro. Surprisingly, he didn't just die, but then he Nasty Plus to use Brave Bird. Where's the bro? Like these NPCs are actually stupid, and then it's not a bad thing considering that you know they be so higher leveled and over leveled. I'm completely fine with them having not smart NPCs. You feel me? You know, but Cineroy gets one shot. Empoleon, I come in, get some charge. I charge first. I know he's a steel type, and I went for the wild charge, and we got the one shot, right? I was like, okay, we going kind of good. Can't really mess this up, right? Sceptile comes in, we go back there Infernape. It's time for a Flare Blitz. Yeah, like a lot of things in Gen 4, a lot of the Gen 4 monsters just not team damage, they just self-damage galore, bro. Then he brings out Charizard, and I'm like, you know what? I ain't even gonna switch, because I know he about to go to Mega Charizard X, so now I can use close combat. Right? I clicked close combat, right? What did I click? Yeah, but I clicked close combat. Then he beat Infernape. Well, it really wasn't as effective as I thought it was. Then I went to a Dazzling Gleam for some reason. I don't know why I went into Gallade. And I just went into the, you know, Ice Beam and beat him. Kind of easy. Right after that, we go Captain B, the final gym leader. This is a ghost type leader, by the way. And I forgot my Glaceon had Shadow Ball throughout this whole fight, so you might not see me use Glaceon to the very end. But Infernape takes care of Gengar really fast right there. I could have stayed in with, you know, Infernape right there and Flare Blitz. I don't know why, but I went to Decidueye. I went to Glaceon and Ice Beam, right? Next was coming in, who was it? It was Spiritomb, and I decided to stay in, I believe. I hope I stayed in. Don't tell me I trolled. I have Shadow Ball. I trolled. Why did I troll? I have Shadow Ball. I went for the crunch for some reason when I had Shadow Ball on me, and I went for the Wild Charge. Okay. At least Luxray got the kill. I ain't really that mad. Miss Maggie came in. At this point, I was like, you know what? I'm going to just stay in with Luxray. Crunch did so much damage right there, and I just crunched it again and got rid of it. So Luxray was good for 2. At this point, I'm trying to just let Luxray, you know, just fade away into the darkness. He stands changed to the airways. We ate that. Crunch again. He went out of defense mode and took all that damage. Sableye came in, and Luxray just killed 3 of his mons. And I'm like, okay, Luxray, you did your job. You might as well, you just died for the team now. Crunch did nothing. He tried to do something, it failed. Crunch again, he quashed. You know, like, this was really the Luxray show somehow. Luxray fainted, I send in Glaceon, Shadow Ball, GG. We got the 8th gym badge, and now it's time for the dreadful Elite Four after I do some training. After skipping the test fight because she's actually not good, we go into the first Elite Four, the Steel member. Ferrothorn into Inferno. You already know what I click. Big Flare Blitz in the chat. We right there, we one-shot him, right? We take a little bit damage out of self-recoil, but at this point, I'm like, it don't really matter. Aegislash comes in, we don't switch. Another Flare Blitz. Now we're 2 for 1 with Inferno, bro. We're already off to a good start. He only has 5 mons. Escadra outspeeds me, and I was like, okay. Brigand Galley, and I go for the Brick Break. He rock slides, we flinched, I kinda got mad. We hit him with a Brick Break again, did a little bit of damage. Then we outsped him somehow, I don't know. It must have been a speed tie, right? Jirachi comes in, one-shots Galley from where he was at. I send in I keep calling Staraptor. Staraptor to get the Intimidate, right? And I switched Luxray for the double Intimidate. Now, double Intimidate and him being Dark type, steel moves aren't really hitting, right? So we pretty much killed Jirachi easy as soon as we stopped flinching. The last Mon wasn't even a problem either. He came out with the damn. Can Jirachi die already? Jeez, flinched for a long time. Then he came out with the Metagross Mega Evolve, and that was kind of like, you know, we just hit him with a crunch. Couple crunches later, and we beat Metagross, letting us go on to the next Elite Four. Next is the Ice Train. The Ice Trainer really has a gimmick to where as long as you survive until the end, Gallade pretty much, not Gallade, Gallade, whatever the little ice thing is, it always pretty much explodes after Mega Evolves, right? Ninetales right here was kinda a lot more tanky than I suspected, and then he hit me with a Moonblast. But I got 2 power-up punches in. I'm saying to myself, we probably do some good damage, right? I forgot the Titan has Slush Rush, and it's snowing, and pretty much for some reason in this battle, it snows forever. So Staraptor pretty much tries his hardest to take the Titan down. Because of the snow, he can't really do that. So I had to swap out again to get another like, you know, attack buff, attack drop, Intimidate, right? We go for some crunches, don't really do no damage. Then he flinches me. I wild charged him. We both went down together, and I was like, okay, we take that. That's all we can get. Staraptor against the Memo Swine, close combat, did a bunch of damage, almost one-shot him. He Earthquaked me against a flying type. I was like, thank God. Then he Ice Sharded. We got unlucky. Went for the Leaf Blade, but Memo Swine was fasting me somehow, I don't know. Kieran came out. I went for the Brick Break, did a bunch of damage. Then he went for the Stone Edge, missed, went for the second Brick Break. That right there was like God's gift. Gladlade came out, and it's like at this point he uses one move and then just instantly explodes. This match could have went very bad if that Stone Edge hit, because he just Dragon Danced, bro. Man, we got lucky. Next was the Fighting Trainer, and I mixed him in the 4th one up, which is the Psychic. So I started off Glaceon by mistake, so I pretty much got like a horrible lead right here. He Poison Jabs Staraptor for the free ski, but he doesn't kill him, so I go in for the fly and one-shot him, right? In comes Annihilate, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna just stay in and go for the Brave Bird. We one-shot him too, right? I got no health right now. In comes Breloom, and he's faster than me with Mach Punch. I was like, okay, we get a couple damage, and that's some good damage, right? I stays in Breloom. I go for the Psychic with Gallade. He gets a good little bullet seed on me, takes me like the half health. Terrakion comes in, I'm like, I'm not switching. He Earthquaked me, didn't kill me, got Leaf Blade, did some good damage, then he close combats. Because he close combat, I'm like, hold up, Flow2 got Aqua Jet. Get the kill on Terrakion, right? And the end was Heracross, and once Heracross was left, it was like, this is all you got left, bro. You can't really do nothing. Like, Heracross isn't good for the 4v1. Aqua Tail didn't do that much damage, but then he one-shot Luxray, no, he one-shot Flow2. Luxray came in, Wild Charge, hit him with that, bunch of damage, Wild Charge again, and we got the win. This is going too easy, bro. Something's gonna happen. Watch. Now we got the Glaceon lead on the right trainer, but guess what though? I forgot Indeedee was a normal type. So I Shadow Ball Indeedee like, oh man, I'm fucked. I tried to Orville didn't work, so I pretty much lost. I lost Glaceon for the free ski. I brung in, you know, Gallade, got 2 knockouts, you know, got Indeedee out of there, but I have almost no health left. Next comes in Armaze, bro, and this is where it started to get a little tricky. I got him with the weak armor, and he got so much faster because of that, and stronger. Intimidate did nothing because he's special attacker. We avoided the Focus Blast, that would have did so much, but then we hit him with the Fly, almost kills him because he got a defense buff. It kind of holds us right there. Double Fly, got that in. Armor Rage going, right? Hatterene came in next. I'm like, I'm not really scared of Hatterene. I'm going to use Fly. The first Fly he shot, Giga Drain, I was like, yeah, this Hatterene's going down. He got a little bit of health back, but I was like, Brave Bird, get rid of him. Recoil damage, so I'm kind of scared right now. In comes Mew. He went for close combat. We just ate it. Brave Bird. I was like, Staraptor, you finna go anyway. Might as well go down. Aqua Jet on Flow2. In came Alakazam, and I was like, yeah, this your last mon. You kind of can't do nothing. He traced my Swim Sims, so his ability is kind of useless right here. Went for the Aqua Tail, he psyched it. I lost that trade. Luxray came in, went for the crunch, and it was a GG, my boy. We can now fight the champion. We've one turned all the Elite Four, give me one turn the champion, right? Yo, Glamora is such an annoying start because, you know, if you hit with a physical attack, he sets up Toxic Spikes, right? So I didn't want to set up Toxic Spikes, so I used Surf twice. Because of that, he got Spikes up and I took damage. Gallade came and took damage to the Spikes, but I have Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade him right here and he Volt Switches me. Now, this is his strategy is real annoying. He have Volt Switch, and then he Volt Switches into a U-turn Landers with fucking Intimidate, right? And he just keeps doing that. So even though I should be doing damage to him right here, the Intimidate kind of hold me. Went for the knockoff, knocked off the leftovers and got happy, right? So Raptor came in, Intimidate. I'm like, okay, he can't really hit me with a U-turn right here. He puts up Stealth Rocks, Rocky Helmet. Bro, I wasn't eating, man. I went for the fly again, beat the Rotom, and I was like, okay, maybe we going a little bit better now? Bruh. He brings out Landorus again, and like this time he U-turned me instantly and went into the Heat Train. I was like, okay, so my Glaceon can't really pivot on his Landorus because he has the Heat Train next, right? Infernape, I try to go for the Earthquake. I go for the Earthquake. It doesn't kill him, and he kills me one Earth Power. I was kind of mad. Flow2 went for the, you know, the Aqua Jet, got rid of him. Then came Landorus again. Well, you know, I'm hit with a Dem Intimidate, so I can't really one-shot him no more. He kills me in the U-turn. Bro, like, his team is actually really annoying. Golden Gold came in. Golden Gold's just a good mon overall. Like, Golden Gold's a good lad. I can't get mad at that. But at this point, you see me right here. I say, yep, runs over. I quit, and we try again. Attempt number 2, he burnt me on Rotom. Runs over. GG. Try again. Attempt number 3, though, was like, bro, like, it's at the point now to where I'm starting to question if I'm even good at Pokemon. Because his team isn't good. My team just is worse, you feel me? Like, his team has, like, some real weaknesses. I just can't exploit them. Like, for example, I don't have Rapid Spin, you know, because I don't have Rapid Spin, I'm scared to put down the Poison Spikes from one shot him from, like, a physical move, right? So we in here, he misses the Hydro Pump. I'm like, okay, we got a good run. Hydro Pump done missed twice already. Wild Charge, Rotom's gone, right? Rotom's gone, and we only lost our first Pokemon. That's cool. Intimidate, now he has nothing to really U-turn out to then Volt Switch back into. I fly, and then it hit me. Fly does no damage to this man. He hit me, he poisoned me, and I was like, come on, bro. Like, this ain't gonna even learn that move. He U-turns into Heatran, and I'm like, yeah, we might be clapped, right? Luckily, he used Earth Power, right? No, he didn't use Earth Power. I thought he was gonna use Earth Power. He hit me with a damn Magma Storm and killed me. At this point, I was like, yeah, I just can't do it. And right here, I started jingly tweaking after I used Close Combat, and he just ate the shit. You can see the screen go black because I just quit. Attempt number 4, and at this point, I'm like, bro, I can win. I just need good RNG, right? I go for the Surf turn 1. He went for the Spikes. Now, the good RNG is him not using Spikes and him just using, like, Mortal Spin or some shit, right? But he put the Spikes up, and then his second move, he used Mortal Spin. So I was like, you know what? That's like a 50-50. I'll take that, right? Then he brings in Rotom. I switch out the Luxray. And right here is when I genuinely lost my mind. He got the burn on me, and I gave up. I tweaked. I switched in Glaceon, and I just quit. I was like, nah, we not doing this. For y'all, it's been 1 second. For me, it's been 8 hours. Attempt number 5. Can we do it? At this point, I say to myself, what if I just don't care about poison? Or what if I put down Toxic Spikes on purpose so he can't Will-O-Wisp me, right? So this time, I go for the physical attack to put down Toxic Spikes on purpose. Send out Rotom against the Gallade. I'm like, okay, this time I know for sure he can't burn me. He hit the Hydro Pump. I got the Leaf Blade. I got him on Leaf Blade again. I won the Speed tie, and it was a GG, right? Then he sent out Landorus. I'm like, okay, he's going to send out Landorus, and I'm going to have to just deal with it, right? I was faster than him. I got a good surf in, but he killed Flow2, right? I was like, but it's okay, though. We got that good damage on Landorus. If I bring out something fast, I'm good. I checked the speed stats. I realized that Infernape was fast, and I kill him with Infernape, right? In comes in Heatran. I say to myself, well, how do I beat this for real? Like, this is me thinking how to beat this. I go into Gallade, just trying to go for some Brick Breaks, right? And I say, this is really all I have. All I have is Brick Breaks. The one Brick Break beat him to half, and then the second Brick Break finished him. And then I died to poison. Golden Gold came in, just Flare Blitz. He got me with Hex, right? At this point, I'm kind of scared, right? I'm super scared, but I know Staravia is faster. So I go for the fly. He recovered on me, bro. When he recovered, I'm telling you right now, I started raging. He beat Staravia. He beat Staraptor. Luxray came in. It was either Crunch or Wild Charge, right? He recovered again. I went for the Crunch. It didn't even do that much. I'm also dying to poison at the same time. I'm on a race against time right here. I'm genuinely angry. I'm genuinely upset. I'm probably cursing and everything. You see, I even stopped moving for a second. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Glaceon comes in, he's poison, I'm poison, make it rain, super effective, but he got the drop and I got the kill, right? Salamence comes in. Now, this Salamence has like a 50% chance of Dragon Dance in turn 1. And if he Dragon Dances, I'm sure we can get the one shot. He used Dragon Dance. We got the one shot and we beat the run with Lucas's team, man. This run. Oh my god, this run was actually painful, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Gen 4 Mons, they have some type of addiction with just recoil moves. So all my best moves were all recoil, bro. You see, I had to use fly and stuff, bro. Like, Floatu was even supposed to learn Wave Crash, but he just didn't learn it. I guess not in the game yet. So I was like, bro, what's going on with all these recoil moves? We didn't have a Mega. Beating a game with no Mega kind of surprised me. I'm pretty sure, Angle, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive Mega Gallade would have put in so much work during the champion fight for it. Mega Gallade would have most definitely one-shot Rotom. He would have most definitely one-shot on what's the name of that nigga? On Glamora. He would have put in crazy work if I had the Mega, but unfortunately I didn't want to pay Robux for that, you know? Maybe next time. But speaking of next time, since we're going in order, right? The next run is Gen 5. I'm doing the boy Hilbert, aka Black, if you read the Pokemon manga series. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna start on this pretty much whenever this video goes live, which would be like, this is finished recording on the 18th. This video probably goes live on the 19th. When the video goes live, I'm already starting my my Gen 5 run. And my Gen 5 team, I got like a bunch of choices actually, because the Lucas and not Lucas, Hilbert and Hilda actually seen with a bunch of Pokemon in terms of game canon. So yeah, I'm thinking about a pretty good team I could run already. I just hope y'all around to see that, right? And bro, sorry for the wait for this video. I know it's been 4 months, but the game was taken down a lot. And I'm gonna try and focus a lot more on these Pokemon runs. Like, I'm gonna say focus, but I'm gonna try and get a Pokemon run out at least every 1.5 weeks. Pretty much what I'm saying is, every day I'm gonna put in like 2-3 hours of playing Pokemon and getting the run done, okay? So if y'all enjoyed it, drop a like down below. Comment what you want to see after, what we got next? We got Gen 5, 6, 7. This is really Gen 8 mons. I can't even do that, or Gen 9. So yeah, comment what trainer you want to see next. I want to do a Jake run to show Jake how trash he is and beat him with his own team. But like, Jake's team is also so trash, I might not be able to beat the champion. He doesn't even have a Mega. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. But if y'all enjoyed it, just know I suffered. For y'all can have some enjoyment and some joy. Subscribe if you want to see more. Oh, I'm coughing. Wow. Like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.